You all may be seated. Is Miss or Mrs. Mouse?
It's Miss Mouse. I remarried.
Okay, Mrs. Mouse, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So, my husband, ex-husband, was in jail for a while, and I found out that he is currently making more than $20,000 extra than what he previously stated, and so I would just like some help raising the kids.
All right, y'all, buckle up, because this case gets messy before it even gets warm. Miss Mouse walks in ready to prove her ex is hiding extra income like it's a secret level in a video game. And Judge Vonda can already smell the drama before she even sits down. Every line Miss Mouse drops feels like a setup for something bigger, like she wants the judge to understand the whole emotional backstory, even though the judge only cares about numbers.
Okay, if he makes $20,000 more extra, why did you need to tell me that he was in jail previously?
Because it was not on the record that he was making $20,000 more, and I'm not exactly sure where he's getting it now, but it's fine. I just would like more help with the kids.
Okay, I was just confused as to why.
Meanwhile, her ex is sitting there calm, too calm. That's usually the first sign that somebody knows something they don't want to say out loud yet. The energy is tense, the history is loud, and everybody's pretending to be peaceful. This one's about to get spicy real quick.
You were bringing that up because obviously if he went to jail, he served his time, and that's not relevant to any money. Unless you're trying to, say that he got the $20,000 from wire money in prison or jail or whatever. So we're just going to leave that alone, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Yes. I pay the kids' health insurance.
Okay, how much is that?
$201.
$201.
Yes.
Is that for you and the children or for you only?
The children only.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And our little girl is about to start cheer, competitive cheer, which of course everyone knows is incredibly expensive. And our boy's about to start baseball, which is...
Miss Mouse keeps circling back to that "he was in jail" line, even though the judge already told her it's irrelevant unless it connects to money. It's giving low-key resentment disguised as just adding context. And Judge Vonda calls it out instantly.
It's, again, expensive,
Right.
and I pay for everything, the food, the water, literally every single thing. And
I believe every other person that is in here probably pays the same thing.
Of course, yes.
Let's talk about the children.
Yes, but I would just like a little bit more, since I know that he's making a little bit more.
Okay, all right, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Because she can tell the story is drifting away from child support and sliding into emotional payback. That moment tells you everything. Miss Mouse isn't just asking for more money. She's asking the court to validate how hard she's been holding it down.
What do you have to say about what she said?
So, her husband, Joe, makes plenty of money. He is a board member on a private equity group.
What does Joe have to do with this case? Is he the father of either of your children?
No, but they're on his insurance.
All right, so that's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing. So she's not really paying for it out of her pocket, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, it's not required that she pays for it out of her pocket. It's only required that the children are covered, and you're not doing it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But the judge ain't here for side quests. She wants facts, income, and math. You think Miss Mouse slipped, or was that shade intentional?
All right, so we're not going to throw daggers in here.
Okay.
You threw a dagger at him, now you want to throw a dagger at her. That's not what this is about. This is strictly about money for these kids.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Can we keep it about that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now continue.
So I was in jail, and I've been out for a couple of years now.
All right.
And I was not making $60,000 before I went to jail.
All right.
My wife and I, my ex-wife and I, had a shop that we ran, and after going to jail, I came out. When I was in jail, I've met a couple of guys that invited me into a.
The vibe flips when he drags her new husband, Joe, into this like he's some kind of bonus character in a video game. Dude really tried to say, well, she's not paying it, Joe is, like that somehow changes the child support equation. Judge Vonda shuts that all the way down because bringing up the new man never works. It just exposes insecurity. You can feel Miss Mouse perk up too, like she was waiting for him to get messy so she could look cleaner by comparison. Both of them throwing low-key jabs while pretending they're focused on the kids. Is this support court or a divorced couple roast battle?
Program to help kids with special needs. When I got out and they gave me a job, and I recently got an endorsement to help fund a new gym that we are starting.
Okay,
Again,
now we're getting to the important
for children
stuff.
with special needs.
That's great. So you said television endorsement, or
Yes,
is
ma'am.
this an endorsement that's not on television?
It will be on television,
Okay.
and it will be the endorsement will also be for marketing the new gym that we are opening.
Great. So with this endorsement, how much money will you be making a year?
So it's not.
When he starts talking about his jail experience leading him to a job helping kids with special needs, the tone shifts. It's wholesome, but also suspiciously long. He's giving a whole biography while dodging the judge's actual question. Sir, how much do you make now? And you can tell Judge Vonda is over it because she keeps trying to drag him back into reality. He's pacing the story like he's hoping the bigger picture will distract from the bigger paycheck. The message is sweet, but the math is what matters. Do you think he was proud or just stalling?
It will be going to our business. It will be an additional $22,000.
All right.
That, again, we hope to get new equipment and put in handicap ramps and
Okay,
special.
you're saying a whole lot and not answering my question. So how much will you be making a year?
I'll be making $82,000 a year.
$82,000 a year. Okay, that's a nice little piece of money. Okay, and so you do understand that you will be paying an increased amount in child support based off that endorsement, right? And although, right?
When he finally admits to the endorsement money, he tries to keep it broad and vague. It goes to the business. We hope to buy equipment. It's for the kids. But the judge ain't letting anything slide. She wants the hard number, and the way he hesitates before saying $82,000 says everything.
Yes, ma'am.
And although it has not started yet, it's getting ready to pretty soon, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So because of that, we're going to base your child support off of that $82,000. That's the right thing to do. It wouldn't make sense for her to have to come back once it takes and ask for the increase. It's going to happen today.
Okay.
All right. So based on 82, well, actually, based on what you provided in court, it's $82,500 that you'll be making. Were you trying to shortchange your children?
No, ma'am.
So why didn't you tell me the additional $500?
I apologize, ma'am. $82,500.
You knew the amount, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you come in here to play games with me?
No, I did not, ma'am.
That pause. That was fear. That was the quiet moment of, this is about to hit my pockets. And Judge Vonda instantly locks in because she knows people love round numbers when they're hiding something. Was he nervous or hoping she wouldn't do the math?
Okay. So $82,500 is
ma'am.
what you make a year.
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
Okay.
Correct.
So based on that, I have your gross at $7,000 a month for a net of $5,482.88. Do you have any other children outside? These are your only two children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So based on that, I have your child support obligation at $1,370.72.
Here's the moment he gets caught. He says $82,000, but the paperwork says $82,500. And instantly, the judge gives him that "don't play with me" tone every parent uses when they know you left something out on purpose.
Oh, wait. She pays health insurance. So you know you have to reimburse that to her, correct?
I do not, ma'am.
Well, now you know. You have to reimburse that to her. You're more than welcome at any time to enroll the children in your own health insurance program, but as of today, based on her testimony, it's going to be $201 that you reimburse to her. So when you add that, your monthly child support obligation, it comes down to a total obligation of $1,571.72. Okay?
His whole confidence melts, voice cracks, eyes drop, apology mode activated. That extra $500 is small in his mind, but in child support court, it means everything. Judge Vonda knows the difference between a mistake and a sneak attempt, and she isn't buying the "I forgot" story. Was it really a slip? Or was he trying to
And
shave
ma'am,
off
I think
enough
that
to
will be
look humble?
more than enough to cover cheer competitions in baseball. And if it's not, I suggest you go do something else, increasing your income or whatever it is that you have to do.
Of course.
Okay? Do you all have any other questions or concerns for me? before you leave here today?
I think I'm okay.
Why are you smiling so hard?
I just thought it was humorous that his job is reflecting on kids.
Once the judge breaks down the final monthly obligation, $1,571.72, Miss Mouse is doing the math in her head and enjoying the show a little too much. And then she lets out that smirk. Oof, you could feel the temperature drop. Judge Vonda spots it immediately because courtroom smugness is basically a flashing neon sign. Miss Mouse tries to play it cute, acting like she's just happy, but that smile wasn't joy, it was victory. The judge had to shut it down just to keep the energy in the courtroom from turning petty. Was that smile relief or revenge in disguise?
With special needs, and he's just going out of his way to do stuff for kids with special needs whenever he doesn't do stuff for his own kids. But now that he's making an effort to try to help them, it makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, but that smile was snarky. That's not cute. And that won't be tolerated in my courtroom, you understand?
Yes.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all will be dismissed.
And that's the twisty part of this whole case. Both sides came in emotional, both tried to out-angle each other, and both got checked by Judge Vonda until the focus snapped back to the kids. Miss Mouse wanted acknowledgement, he wanted sympathy, but at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. The truth came out, the judge kept it fair, and both of them had to swallow a little pride. That's real courtroom energy, messy, honest, and loud in all the ways people don't say out loud. If this one hit you like it hit me, smash that like button, drop a comment, and sub for more courtroom chaos every week.